is the cream that goes with the latte. So coffee for the actual latte part. And we're just going to use water. I do not have like ice. I do not keep ice in my freezer. Hi, Natalie. Good morning. How are you? Hope you're doing good. I'm cutting in and out. It does this. Okay. Come back in. All right, let's try this again. I'm being told that I'm cutting in and out like a broken record, so I ended it and re-came back in. It does this sometimes. I don't know. YouTube is weird anymore. YouTube used to be so easy, but now it's a pain in the butt. It's always cutting me off. It's always... Okay, thank you. So I sound okay now. Thank you, Nat. Okay, so I don't sound like a broken record now. It is. I was doing a practice run to see if I could do a live bed mobility workout, limited mobility workout. I think it was Monday, and I deleted both of the practices for the first practice run of like eat, like a broken record, like you said, and I'm like, what the heck? So anyway, most of the time, Keith is the one who got me onto the, you just completely end it and close everything and then go back in, and it'll resume back to the same live you were on. And I didn't know I could do that. So I was like, okay. And it worked last time. So I finally got the courage to try doing that. Thanks to him. Because I was like, oh, I don't want to do it. I might lose the whole stream. And he's like, you won't. Just try it. You'll see. And I'm like, okay. And it worked. So, okay, guys. If you want to know, this is Natalie Nicole ASMR. And she's a good friend of mine. So go check her out. She does cooking lives. She does ASMRs, obviously. Because her channel is called Natalie Nicole ASMR. Live shopping hauls for you. She's got she's all an expert about Disney World and all things Disney World and how to get ready for traveling to Disney World. And she's got things like that on there for you. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. How are you doing? I'm not got my glasses on, so I'm gonna just use your last part of your channel name, Shorts. Welcome in. How are you doing today? Thank you for being here. Oh, you like my hair? Thank you. Yeah, it's natural curl. There's nothing I can do about it except try to straighten it with an iron straightening iron or something. Okay, so basically we're going to make this together because I've never had it, and I need to do some house cleaning, like I said at the beginning, for anyone who wasn't here at the beginning. We're going to try this for my first time together. I got it on clearance for about $2. It's normally about $7 something for 3 packages, and I couldn't resist when it was that cheap to get it and give it a try. So we're going to try it this morning together. And I need to get a tablespoon because, first of all, we're going to make a mess on my floor. I need a clean house, but I'm just like in a fog today. I took an extra day off of work, and I'm just like hoping that I would actually have a real me day. I love to clean house and blare the music. If I do it live, I will have to use Netflix playlist, but I don't mind. And I'll turn on my computer and do it that way, so that way we can have non-copyright music and I can jam Disney music. But I love to turn the music up like full blast and just really go for it. So we need to use 4 tablespoons of water, cold water, to mix it. So this is going to be where we're going to make a mess because this is going to be hard to do. And I have to use it for the whipped cream too, do the same thing. So, oh, okay, we'll be all right. We'll get it cleaned up. Hey, Cubby Drew, how are you? Nat, if you're still here, meet Cubby Drew. He's also a YouTuber. I met him through Donna's channel. Just a second. I'm going to share your link too. Bill Schwartz, are you a YouTuber? I know not everybody is trying to grow their channels, but when I know you are, I usually try to, if you come in and say hi to me, we'll put you a link in the description as long as you're nice to me. and everyone in the chat. Then I will share your link in my live stream. Okay, in chat part so that people can find you. I'm doing good. Dude, what did you think about Dolly? Oh my God. That just broke my heart Tuesday when I found out about her passing. I could not believe that Dolly was gone at all. So I'm supposed to get it stirred really good, which I am. And it's hard to see. I probably should have picked a different cup to do this. To be honest with you. Yes, I heard that. I'm like, what the world? It's like we lost 2 people. Yeah, Tim Curry had some good movies too. He was funny. Okay, so there we go. So we got the mochi part made. So now we got to do the same thing, the mochi latte part made. Now we got to add the cold foam to it. What cream part that's supposed to be strawberry flavored. Let's go ahead and taste test just the latte part. I could have done a little less water because it would be a little stronger. Got a good flavor. Now basically, mochi latte is more like a tea than a coffee. And I'm more of a coffee drinker. But, hey, ooh, I don't know who sent me the sticker, but thank you. Oh, Cubby, thank you for the sticker. I just realized who it was. I am seeing my phone doing something weird that I've never seen it do before. It's like, I don't know if it's a new thing on the live or what, but it's doing this little flash thingy, and it's flashing on this. And it's like driving me nuts because it's blinking. I don't know what it's doing. Like, what is my phone doing? So I don't know if it's like a new thing that YouTube is trying out where it can focus in more on stuff, but I don't know if you're seeing it on your side, but I am on mine, and it's driving me nuts. Okay, so I'm supposed to do 4 tablespoons of water again. I'm watching it on here, and nope, it's just on my side. It's just doing it on my side. It's not on your side. Okay, that is so weird. My day's going good. I just basically woke up about 7:45, 8 o'clock, and I'm just getting started. Whoa! What is going on? I am so sorry. How did that happen? That's why I was blinking. Somebody was trying to put a game on my live. I didn't even know they could do that. So somebody was cutting into my live and adding a game onto my live. Now that's a little creepy. That it's my live stream and somebody was able to put a game on my live. What? Okay, I definitely was not expecting that to happen. You never know what's going to happen live. That kind of freaked me out. So 4 tablespoons of cold water. I don't have an electric whisk, so I'm going to have to do this. Anyway, I exited the game, and I know it showed up on your side because I have my phone going over here so I can see what the live looks like on your end. So you guys seen that as much as I did. I didn't know who did that, but anyway, not cool. I know somebody was able to do that. I didn't do it. I didn't ask for a game. I didn't touch nothing. Okay. It's like YouTube is always doing something new. I don't like it. It's not whispering up fast enough, so I'm going to use the tablespoon. And a lot of times, as long as you stir it really fast, it's not going to be as fluffy as it is when you use a whisk. But I don't think it looks too bad. And pour it in. I'm not asking it to be perfect. Wow. That was just weird. I'm making a cold foam mochi latte. I've never had these before. It's more like a tea latte than a coffee latte. And I was able to get it really cheap at work, so I thought, why not get it and try it? During the day, I prefer to have coffee, but I like to have my tea at night when I'm trying to sleep. But you know what? You don't know if you don't try something. And I love chai tea, vanilla chai tea. So I'm like, why not? So let's give this a taste. The whipped cream didn't settle on top like it was supposed to, but I don't care. Hello, Ron. Hi, Ron. It's actually like a tea. It's a tea latte instead of a coffee or cappuccino latte. It's a tea latte. I had something really weird happen. I don't know how it happened. I don't know if somebody accidentally crossed over or someone in my chat was trying to get me to play a game with them or what. Because all of a sudden this game appeared on my live. I didn't ask for it. It just did it. And I'm like, I'm telling you, YouTube has been doing some weird, crazy stuff. I didn't ask for screen sharing. I didn't ask to play a game with you guys or nothing. And here I am talking away, and all of a sudden I see this blink, 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 blink. Only on my side. It wasn't showing up on here because I watch on here so I don't miss the chat. So I see what you guys are seeing on your end. And then next thing I know, here comes, it's loading the game. And it has me like this in this little circle at the top corner. And then the game. Like big. Like I'm getting ready to play a game. I wasn't loading a game. I was not even loading a game. So I don't know how that happened. I know I didn't do it. I didn't touch anything. So I was very confused when that happened. Yes, it is tea with milk instead of coffee with milk. You got it. But I'm using water. And it's actually not bad. I didn't know if I would like it, but you know what? I was going to get it and give it a try and figure out what I do sometimes with things if I'm not really big on it. I take it to work and put it in the break room. Because I know if I don't like it, then somebody else probably will. And let them have it. That's how I do it. So I never waste my food or anything like that. But anyway, I just figured it would be easier to do it as a live. And I'm sorry I keep rubbing my eyes, but I did take an extra allergy pill this morning. I woke up with really itchy eyes, even though I took my allergy pill last night. I have no idea. All I can think of is the pollen count must be really high or something around my area. Because that's just weird. So, anyway. So, since it's my meeting, I can do whatever I want. Like I said, I'm trying to get some energy so I can actually clean house. Because I never really clean house. And cleaning houses, to me, can be very therapeutic. When me and my husband were very first married, I love these. This is by Panera. And it's the Cinnamon Crunch Bagels. I bought some Tuesday. Because that's when you get the best deal. Because I've been craving bagels lately. So, I just said, why not? And I bought a dozen for me and my husband. So I'm going to have that with this for breakfast. And I thought I would just come on and say hi to everybody. Hi, Gracie. How are you? No, my husband does not do videos at all. He's a viewer. And he really watches like the channels that have like millions of subscribers. But he has subscribed to my channel and he's subscribed to Natalie's channel to try to help us both out. But he's not really a YouTuber. He doesn't like being on camera. In fact, he gets mad at me if he ends up on camera by mistake. He's like, yeah, kind of has a fit. Hi, something you need. Hey, Music and Fun. How are you? I'm good. Good afternoon to you as well. So it's afternoon there. Nice. Ron and Music and Fun are both from the UK area. But I figure maybe if I do a live where I taste tested that and then went into a video and just kept it going, maybe it would encourage me to clean my house. Knowing that I have people watching me. I don't know. Because I'm kind of like, I woke up in a fog this morning, and to be honest with you, I'm getting tired of that happening. I took an extra day off of work so I could just have a rest day and a me day, and I could do what I want without being my husband being around, you know, have the house to myself. Because now with the way his work schedule is, I don't get that at all, because they no longer give him weekends off and work him on Wednesdays, which would be our regular day off together. So the only way I can get it is if I request a day off. So I did. Hello, Ed. How are you doing today? Yeah, I'm doing good other than that. So I don't know, I think it's just normal and that most people just are half out of it anymore. And it's just part of life. But I figure if I did this, this would kind of encourage me to clean a little bit so you guys can clean with me. And people can come in and say hi to each other and to me, you know. Oh no! You're having trouble with people being able to comment, Ron? That's never cool. My husband's not really into fishing, he's into cars. His thing is cleaning and detailing cars. That's his favorite thing to do. I got you. She's like, Mom? I startled her. Yeah, good girl. You went down? Here you go. Hey Jeremy, how are you? Welcome in. Oh, you have a PS6. Nice. I don't know, somebody was trying to put a game on my live. I didn't do it. I don't know, maybe I accidentally hit a button and didn't notice I hit a button to start gaming, a gaming thing. I don't know. But I sure did not do it on purpose. It was the weirdest thing. It was like blinking, blink, 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 and then the next thing I know, I was like, okay. I don't know. It was really weird. You could do with him here. So you could use your cars being detailed. He used to, when we first were married, he actually would charge people and detail people's cars on the side. He worked for his dad. he worked for his dad at an auto body shop. So they actually fixed wrecked cars, straightened them out, repainted them, molded them together, pieces together, whatever they needed to do to make it look like brand new again. And a car that my father-in-law and my husband restored together was a Willys Jeepster. It's on display at the Chicago Museum. I've never been to the Chicago Car Museum, but I would love to go because their car is literally was bought by the owner of the Chicago Museum, and he took it there and put it on display at the Chicago Museum. That's how well done that car was. And that was something that was a very pat on the back, proud moment for both of them. And my husband did all the work. They did the work. They did 2 Willys Jeepsters, of 47 Willys Jeepster. The first one, my husband helped his father-in-law do it. Helped my father-in-law do it, which is his dad. The second time, my father-in-law stood back and he let my husband do the entire work. And the one that my husband did all by himself is on a showroom floor at the Chicago Car Museum. Kid you not. We've never made the trip there to go see it. But I keep telling him we need to do it because I think it would be so cool. Because that would be like a real prideful moment, because I could see that car and look at it and go, my husband did that car. My husband restored that car. And there it is, sitting there for everyone to look at the Chicago Car Museum. So, yeah, it's pretty awesome. But, yeah, I don't know. But we'll probably never go there because my husband's really not a big Chicago person. He'd rather go to St. Louis. He doesn't like Chicago for some reason. And I think Chicago's a cool city, but I'll never get to go to it, if ever. My husband never wants to go that direction. He wants to go to St. Louis. And so when we go to big cities, that's where we go. So there's so much in Chicago I have not seen that I'm missing out on. Only time I've been there is field school trips or when my brother took me a few times. And that's it. But Chicago is a really, really cool city to explore. Oh. You're wanting to sell Big Red? Ah, graphene detailing spray. I don't know. My husband would know if that's a good detailer to use. He knows his stuff. He knows which brands are the best to use and which brands to stay away from. So if my husband was here, I could ask him for you. I could ask him later, if you want me to, what is the best detailer to use. I'll remind him you live in the UK. Because he has a girl that details cars, and I think she is in the UK, so he would know what she uses. He follows her, so I could ask him what she uses for detailing. She does it for a living, though. So she may use some of the expensive stuff. I don't know. Probably. But he would know if that one is a good one for sure for you to use on your car. Because sometimes when you use detailers, sometimes it looks on the surface like it's done a really good job to your car, but in the end, it's actually making your car worse. And the body and the paint job of your car look worse in the end once it starts wearing off. And so that's things you have to kind of think about when you're detailing your car. He's got into the, I don't know what it's called. It's like a special detailer you can use. That when you put it on, it's like a wax, and it stays on for months and months and months, for like a year or two. So it's kind of expensive, but it'll last. It's ceramic. He uses ceramic coating wax. Ceramic coating wax is what he uses on the cars when he does the detailing work, like the cleaning, the detailing, and then he'll put a ceramic coating on the car. Makes it super shiny, and it can Even though it's a little expensive, it protects the car for up to 2 years. So it's worth it. And there's more expensive brands, there's cheaper brands you can get, you know. So it's like, I don't know. I'm moving you guys in here so I can sit down. Give me a second. I'm coming right back to you, I promise. But yeah, I would probably... You use graphene before and it works good. Okay, that's... I mean, if it does, then do it. I mean, the way I look at it is if you tried it before and you know it helps you, then that's what you should do. Just give me 1 second. I don't think I'm going to touch my camera doing this, but I got some of that mochi right on my, my phone. I'll have to wash my phone after this is over. But at least it didn't splash onto the camera part. Oh, goodness. I'm not awake yet. I'm trying to get in the mood for cleaning. Even if I just set my timer and clean for 2 hours, it'll be worth it. Dave Keats, how are you? Good morning. Oh, these are good. Welcome in. It's always good to see you. I remember you. You come in often to my lives. Yeah, but I just thought making that mochi latte tea thing, you know, I could have done it as a short, but I was just like, eh. Because it just takes more work. Are you Jenny or something? No. I'm just a YouTuber that likes to help people. There you go. Honest goodness truth. So the workout I'm practicing for tomorrow is in laid back workout. Oh, thank you. You like the green curtains? We've actually had those curtains since we moved in. Somebody made those homemade, and I've never taken them down. I mean, I've taken them down to wash them, so I mean, that's taking them down, right? But other than to take them down to get them washed in the washer and dryer, I left them. They're still in good shape. We moved in this house in 2004. No, I think sooner than that. No, it was 2004 we moved into this house. So that's old, and those curtains are at least that old. And my mom made me curtains too. I could show those to you. She let me pick out the material I wanted and everything. In my bedroom I have leopard curtains, and then in my living room I have some real pretty navy blue curtains. No, I don't have carpet. I have wood floors in here. But I have a... Excuse my mess. I'm going to actually clean house today. And let me show you. I'm going to reverse it so you can see what my carpet looks like. What did I do? Okay. That's the color of my carpet. I bought that rug after we moved in. I was like, we have wood floors, but I told my husband, I said, I mean, you kind of need a throw rug in here. And I found this at Walmart, and I loved it. I thought it was so pretty, and the colors in it, I felt like it really went well with the curtains, so that's why I got it. But yeah, that's kind of what I have. But I also ended up putting this picture in my room, because when we very first got married, I really liked the picture. And it was at Walmart, and I thought it was beautiful. And the funny thing is, when we moved into this house, this whole room is, you probably can see, let me see if I can shift the whole room is painted in that green paint. And when the curtains blend in and match perfectly. And I couldn't believe it. It was just like this picture that was hanging over our screen TV, and our trailer was made for this room. So I put it in this room. I'll show it to you. But I think it matches perfect with this room. And I do have like other pictures on here because my dad's on there, I'm on there, my husband's on there. But anyway. But yeah, this is the picture that we put up in here. And I was like, oh my God, it matches so good with this room. And I was like, nope, this picture has to go in this room. I love it. Yes, there you go. It is. I do have a big and a good size fan in here, and a good size fan in my bedroom too. Thank you, Billy Sky Blue. Honestly, hold on. I am dropping the ball. Because I got all of you guys coming in that are YouTubers, and I'm not sharing your links. Don't stop commenting. I'm still here. Because if I don't see your comment at this in a second, I will definitely respond to you. Let's see. Oh, Thomas Kincaid pictures are beautiful. I love them because they're seeing really pretty scenery. Oh yeah, I bet that's really pretty. Okay, I'm sharing these guys out for you. And that way you know who they are. If you want to check them out, you connect with them during the live. That way you can go check out their links and their channels. Okay, hold on. I'm almost done, guys. There we go. I got you all dropped. You're more than welcome, Ron. So how's everyone doing today? Especially ones who are just coming in. I woke up in a fog. Now my allergies is fine. But man, I took my allergy pill last night and my eyes were itching like bad. I'm like, what the world? I took my allergy pill, so it shouldn't be like that. What are you doing, ma'am? Is Grayson in there? I'm watching the way you're staring in that bedroom. Hey, cutie. Hey, cutie. What you doing, little girl? Come here. Aw, come say hi. That's my baby. I love my cats. Definitely. Hi, Joel. She-Hulk. How are you this morning? You have a Thomas Kincaid mug, and when you pour hot water, the lights in the house come on. Oh, wow. That's so cool. You're more than welcome, Billy Sky Blue. You have me on your TV and your phone. Oh my goodness. Ah, I'm on your TV. No, I'm teasing you. What you doing, Pumpkin? I'm still trying to eat my breakfast, so this is a no-no, right? Huh? Yeah, this is a no-no. What you doing, ma'am? What you doing, ma'am? Are you too afraid your cat might bite you or something like that? I can't quit, except that this creature is actually so close to us in evolutionary terms. Parrots are better. Oh, no, I'm not afraid of being bit by her. The only thing she does is if she doesn't like something I'm doing, she licks me. She knows not to bite. I don't like saying this to a lot of people. Yes, ma'am. Um, she, my cats are front declawed. They have their back claws, so if they have to climb a tree or something, if they got out, they can still. But we do it because we've had one time where two of our cats, one would get aggressive, and it's happened to my sister-in-law. My sister-in-law's dealing with a cat, one of her cats having really bad infection from getting its eye scratched by another cat, but they don't have front claws. They likely do not scratch each other's eye by mistake when they're play fighting. And it happened with one of my cats. And after that, we started front declawing them for their protection. And that way they can play fight all they want and they don't hurt each other really that bad. I will admit that when I had Dixie and Grayson, though, whoo, they get in some rough ones where they pull out tufts of hair out of each other and have it in their mouth, and we'd be like, oh man. But they would get too rough, and then one would hurt the other, so the other one would do it back. And so they were like, nope, nope. They fought more like, I guess, brother and sister, or son and daughter type, not son and mom type thing. And she was so much older than Grayson. She was 11 when we got him as a kitten. She made sure he knew that she was the dominant cat. So she would discipline him like a mom would discipline their child, and she would give it to him. Ma'am, you are being so cute. Are you telling me not to go clean house? You telling me not to go clean house? I'm supposed to cuddle you all day? Yeah. I see you. I see you. You're a good girl. Yes, you are. She purrs really loud. I don't know if you guys can hear her right now, but she purrs really loud. She's in heaven right now. If she had her way, I'd sit in this computer chair and hold her all day. She's such a spoiled rat. If she's awake when I come home from work, I better sit down in this computer chair and let her cuddle me for a few minutes, or she has a fit. I don't even know how well you guys can see her now that she's sitting all the way down in my lap like that. What you doing? What you doing? I just thought it would be fun to come on and do a taste test live, put it together live, and then visit with you guys for a few minutes before I start cleaning. I really got a lot of cleaning I want to do today. what I need to do is go finish my front porch. See, my mom gave me some really pretty curtains when she moved out of the house. If I show you my front porch, it's like a storage unit. So, just fair warning, it's not super neat. But, my mom wants to see what it's like with the curtains up. And I need to finish them. It's like we got this big, huge clothesline out there. Because the people who lived here before didn't have a washer and dryer. Not much. I think they had a washer, but not a dryer. So, they were kind of Amish. Semi-Amish, you know, there's ones that are like full, almost. It's hard to explain, because I know there's a difference between them and Amish and Midianites. That's what it is. I think they were like Midianites because they weren't full Amish, because some of the things they did, you could tell they weren't full Amish, but they're more like Midianites, but they still believe in no electricity or very little use of it. And Midianites, I think, too, believe in using electricity, but they still hang their clothes to dry. So instead of using curtain rods, we just hang the curtains basically over the clotheslines, and that's how we put our curtains up out on the front porch, because it's an enclosed front porch. And that's what I need to do, is make it a point to finish that today. And the cats will love it, because they love running around on that front porch. I'm looking out those windows. So that's one thing I should do today if I don't do anything else, is get that finished, because my mom's been wanting to see that for a while. But when you see how tight it is to get out there, I could not bring my 89-year-old mom to my house and let her see it in person, because she couldn't get her walker through there. There's no way. But like Bryn said, my husband's like, well, you could at least send her pictures and when it's finished. And so that's definitely what I'm going to do. Oh my goodness. Hi, Shirley. I'm so sorry. I don't know when you said hi. I just now noticed you said hello. I hope you're doing okay. Thank you for being here. I'm not ignoring you. I have it here because sometimes it stops showing the chat here. It's weird. Especially when I do it on my tablet. It shows the chat like pretty much 0 of the time. And if it does, it'll flash you for like 10 seconds. So I can't even read what you said if you left me a long comment. So I'm like, so I've gotten in the habit of always having 2 devices. So like I'm using my old phone for this live, and I have it going here, not to give myself another view, but you know, a lot of people do it for that reason too. But I do it because I don't want to miss anybody who comes in and says hi or leaves a comment. I don't want to be rude. So I think I am going to do that on my front porch today. I would love you guys to see the curtains. The curtains that was in the living room, I helped my mom pick her up. My mom picked them out, and I wanted them, but I was like, for the selling of the house, my mom wanted to leave them up because she thought it would be better to do that. But I didn't. Once the house was completely sold and closed out, I was like, I didn't think I was going to get the curtains, and my mom told my brother that I kind of wanted those curtains, so he wrote me and asked me if I did, and I said, yes, I do. But I said I didn't think I could have them, and if the new owner wants those curtains, then it's fine, and he says, well, they may or may not know the curtains were there. So he says, guess what? He says, I'm taking them anyway. So he took them, and then he took some curtains from one of the back bedrooms that I didn't want, and he put them up in the living room, and he says, hopefully they won't notice the difference. So that I could have them. But I helped, and when Sears was still open, I worked at Sears for a while. They sold curtains, and after my dad passed away when I was 19, my mom was like, I need new curtains for my living room. So this is the story behind the curtains. And so my dad was very picky on some things, and my dad hated curtains that had flowers on them. Hated them. My mom bought some curtains that had flowers on them for the kitchen, And my dad made her take them down and give them away. Or sell them in the rummage sale. He hated them. So I said, Mom, Dad's died, and Dad's passed away now. Because she was looking at those curtains. She's like, oh, those curtains are beautiful. And I told her, I said, you don't have to go with plain solid curtains anymore, Mom. I said, you can have whatever you want. And I said, now that Daddy's dead, he won't be able to have a say in the fact that you are buying curtains that have flowers on them. And I said, so if you really like them, then get them. And I would help her because I would get like a 10% discount. So I bought the curtains, and my mom paid cash, gave me cash for them, and I bought the curtains. And so that way she could have my 10% discount. But yeah, I did do that for her. Helped her get those, and so I liked them. I've always loved those curtains, so I wanted them, so now I got them. And so I already know where I'm going to put them on the front porch. I've already started putting some out. Hey, good morning. How are you? Welcome in. Thank you for saying hi. And anyone who comes in, don't forget to hit the like. I always forget to say that, but at the same time, you know, that's okay too. I'm just glad to have you here. And I appreciate anyone who says anything to me too. Lets me know that they're really here watching. But good. I'm glad to hear you're doing good. Any of you here Dolly Parton fans? I was like, Tuesday when I found out that she passed, it really kind of broke my heart. I'm, you know, known about Dolly since I was a kid. I mean, a lot of us did. So, and she was a really good person. Definitely a very good person. They're working on, I think, in Tennessee, they're working on getting a bill passed to have 9/25 as a 9 to 5 day in honor of Dolly Parton and her song 9 to 5. And a lot of people weren't getting it. And I'm like, you don't get it. 9 September is the 9th month. And the 2 represents 2, like 2. And then 5. And so 9/25, so 9 to 5. And so it makes total sense why they're doing it that way. So I think it's cute. They're also, I seen something else, that there's a petition going around that everybody in Tennessee is trying to get the Nashville airport, its name changed to Dolly Parton Airport, to the Dolly Parton Airport. So I don't know if they'll get it done, but they got things in the works right now. Yes, Donald, she did do the most with her time. She was a very good human being. You couldn't ask for any better celebrity. What I liked about Dolly is she came from nothing. She had to work her tail off to get what she got. And she never forgot where she came from. And she never treated anybody any different. She acted like a normal, down-to-earth person that didn't have any money at all when she was around anybody. You know, she just was, you know, she loved all her fans. She loved people. She never treated anybody different because of the fact that she was a celebrity, and I think that was beautiful. We could learn a lot from her because of how she was with people. Yes, I love that scripture. I love that scripture. That is a beautiful scripture. Another scripture I really like is that I'm talking about having everlasting life, but also, since we're on it, I don't get on a religious kick too much because I know some people, I don't get on a kick on that stuff too much for the fact that some people, it's kind of can be like politics, and I don't like arguments and debates to start. But yeah, I was thinking of the one in Acts where it talks about there will be a resurrection of the righteous and the unrighteous. And I told my husband that she is definitely a good-hearted person. She was never willfully wicked. So I know Dolly Parton is going to be one of them that he resurrects. 100%. I can't wait. And, you know, I never got the privilege to meet her in person. We went to Dollywood twice. And both times that me and my husband went, we were praying and hoping it would be one of the times that she was actually there in person. and we'd actually get a glimpse of her and get to see her in person. It never worked out, but you know, the way she made her park and the way she made her resort, it was like she was there with you, even though she wasn't. So it was really cool because when you walk in, and once you get in, settled into your room, as soon as you turn on the TV, it immediately played a welcome message from Dolly Parton, and she said, saying the song "Life's Like a Butterfly," and when she says, "Welcome to my resort. I'm so happy to have you here. Thank you for being my guest." I mean, it was just a beautiful message that she had. And then she got on her guitar and said, "Life is like a butterfly," and sung that song. It was so cute, you know. So if you ever stay at the Dreamore Resort, as soon as you turn on the TV, there's two different messages from her, welcome messages. One is welcoming you to the actual resort and just being there and being, and the fact that she's happy to have you as her guest. And then the other one was really giving you a tour of Dollywood and, you know, all the fun things you'll get to see when you go there. So, because Dreamore Resort was right next door to Dollywood, so depending on what room you were in, you could see the roller coasters and stuff. Mountains, you could see the Smoky Mountains and the roller coasters from your room. One year when we stayed in there, we were able to see the roller coasters and the mountains. And then the next year we were right over the pool area, and the pool that she had built for the Dreamwear Resort is absolutely beautiful. It has like waterfalls coming down into the pool and massagers to massage your back and jacuzzi. It's just so cool. It's just absolutely gorgeous. And then you could see the Smoky Mountains in the distance. So yeah, it's just, I mean, when you ever get to visit that, it really shows you who she really was, you know, and what she is as a person. She just was genuinely a beautiful person. Nobody can compare to that. I'm sorry, but no one can compare to that. And what she was like. You are too cute. You are too cute, ma'am, for your own good. Yeah. Yeah. Chucky's mom. Very funny. Oh, goodness. Oh. All right, guys. I could stay on here and do my house cleaning, but I don't know, because I could do it. I could turn this into a support stream, and then that way people can, even though I'm busy cleaning, you guys can visit with each other. Really? We used to have a TV show in the UK called Butterflies, and that was the theme song. That is really cool. Aw. Yeah, she really liked that song. And if you went to the Dreamore Resorts, even Dollywood, the main picture, you know, sign for Dollywood when you first enter, like to welcome the guest in, it says Dollywood, but then it has butterflies on either side. And then her Dreamwear Resort is on the outside. There's butterflies everywhere. Walk down the halls. The wallpaper was butterflies. Oh man, you could tell Dolly really liked butterflies. Oh, neat. That is so cool. I didn't know that. That would be cool, actually. Ma'am, do you want to go on the front porch with me? I really need to go put the rest of those curtains up. If I do, then I could do part of the video where I fill the curtains. There's one, I don't know if I can move the bookcase to get it, because it's heavy, because it's got some heavy stuff on it. So the bookcase itself is light. It's the stuff that's on it. So I'd have to move the stuff off it to get the curtains behind it, because I need to put curtains behind there too. But the curtains, I'm really wanting to get those curtains up. And today should be the day. I really want to get some puzzles done too that I brought home from my mom's house before she sold it. Me and my husband keep saying we're going to get them up, and we don't. And so they're laying safely underneath some stuff on my on my kitchen table so they don't get messed with. It had Rodney from Only Tools and Horses in it as well, didn't it? Oh, neat. That sounds like that was a really neat show. You know, we used to have, we actually had for a while on our cable. Oh my goodness, I am covered in cat hair. I wonder why. That we had BBC America for a while because we like Doctor Who so much. And we didn't want to miss anything new from Doctor Who. Oh, neat. That is so good. Okay. Give me 1 second. I think I might go out on the front porch with you guys here in a minute. If you want to, I'll do it real quick so you guys can see. I'm warning you, it's a mess. But I'll let you guys see it. There's the downfall to going out there is I could accidentally get locked out there, so I have to set things up so that door stays open the whole time. And so since I'm talking about the fact that I got locked out there, true story. We hadn't even been in that house a week, haven't moved into this house for a week, and I locked myself out and I ran late for work because I was like, oh, I got about half an hour to 45 minutes before I have to leave for work. I got ready for work early. I was excited about unpacking. So all of our boxes and stuff that we needed to unpack was on the front porch. I did not know that the door shut behind me. It would automatically lock. And, yeah. So I go out there on the front porch, grabbing some box that has pots and pans in it for the kitchen, and some of my tea towels and stuff like that. And I grab them, get ready to turn around to come back in, try to open the door, and I'm locked out. So thankfully, I was able to get the door to the front porch that open. And I had to walk all the way down and hope that one of my neighbors was home. And I didn't know how friendly my neighbors were because I just moved in. I hadn't even met any of them yet. And I went, and there was an older lady, probably in her 70s, maybe early 80s. And she was so sweet. Her name was Margaret. And she opened the door and she let me in. And I said, I got locked out of my house. She's like, you're the new neighbor down the road, aren't you? And I said, yes. I said, I had some time before I had to leave for work, and I was trying to bring in some of my pots and pans into the house so I could start unpacking them before I left for work. And I didn't have any idea that when that door closed behind me, I wouldn't be able to get back into the house. And she started laughing, so I called my mom, because when we got the house and moved in, we had extra keys, and I gave one of the extra keys to my mother. So I called her and I'm like, Mom, I need help. I'm locked out of the house. So she still had her car and still was driving. And so she came over and she was just cracking up. And so she let me use the key so I could get back into my house. And then I hurried and scurried around and got to work. I think I somehow, luckily, was not late for work. I just made it on time. I was like, but I was freaked out. I really thought I was going to be late, and it ended up working out. But Yeah, so now when I go out on that front porch, I always put something heavy in front of that door so it stays open. Even if my cats come up there and then bump the door, I don't have to worry about it because I'm like, because now I have a fear of getting locked out on that front porch. But, I chosen law. Okay. Um, but anyway, so let me do this. I'm going to take you out there just because it would actually be kind of cool because my mom can kind of see me doing this. But let's do this the right way so we don't get locked out. Okay. So I want you to see how narrow this is. That way you understand why my mom cannot get through here. So, of course, my husband has socks there. But this is where my front door is, my front porch. We use an ottoman because look how tall the bed is. And my husband climbs onto the bed. He sleeps out here. But see how tight that is? So, my mom couldn't get through with a walker. So she couldn't see it in person. But, like my husband said, I should and see, I even pushed back his bed and it's still too tight for a walker to get through. But there's the curtains, those curtains I was talking about in that box. So here we go. Let me find something to put against this door because I do not want to get locked out. And put the camera back. Oh my goodness. Well, those would be perfect except for that I'm going to empty them. So, yes, Grayson, I know you're excited because I'm getting ready to open the front porch. I already got my cats ready to go. They see that I'm going to open the front porch. If they're awake, they're ready to come out. Come on. Come on. So I'll put this in front of it and I'll find something else. One more thing. River, what did you get spooked about, ma'am? She came flying back in here like something was gonna hit her or something. Goofy. Okay. Sorry, you were seeing my ceiling. I was dog sitting for Jody and got locked out, but the back door was open. Carried the dog inside. The next door neighbor jumped off the roof of his shed into the backyard garden to let me back in. Oh my gosh! That would not be fun. Okay, you guys ready? I'm going to show you. Let's see. Okay, which one am I live on? This one. I got both my phones. But this is why I'm saying I don't let people see this too much. This is this corner. Now that's the door. So if fire happened, we'd have to pull all that stuff out of the way really fast to get out that door. We keep saying we're going to clean it more. We're going to clean it more. But look at all the blankets we have, man. I'm serious. But see, this is the entertainment system that's really heavy that I need to move so that I can get the curtains up here. But I do have some of the curtains up already right there. That's some of them that she's given me. They're already up. But see, this is all clotheslines right through here. And that's what I'm using, kind of, that and safety pins to do this. And what I'll do is I'll take those blankets down and put them up instead. But like this corner here is also where I'm going to put one. So yeah. And so it's like hard to get to everything right now because, well, let's just put it this way. We got too much stuff in here, to be frank. I think this is kind of like an air mattress my friend had when he was staying with us because he got evicted from his apartment and he stayed here. But yeah, this is what my front porch looks like, basically. So it's hard, but yeah, I can stand on that. So I could get a curtain there for sure. Hold on. I don't know if I can fix this where you guys can see me or not, but I'm going to try. if I fall on my butt and make a good blooper video, right? You guys are probably going to say no, but I say yes. Okay. Calm down. Oh my goodness. Ah. Okay. There they are. Aren't these pretty? This was what was in my mom's living room. And it's probably, I don't know. I think that's bigger than I think it is. Let me see. Let's find out what's going to happen. Am I going to pop this air vent? His kids used to jump up and down on this hole when they were staying with us, so I consider it fairly safe. Off. Huh? Here, let go. No, 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 no. Okay. Actually, this is going to work better than I think. Okay. We're going to throw these in the garbage. These are just stained and they're nasty. Okay, they're going bye-bye. Oh, nice. Huh. I just figured out something. This window is broke. Check that out. So this is a screen. There's no window here. Huh. I don't know how long it's been like that, but probably for a while. All right. Come here. I'll want this one off too. Now, here's the thing. I have a fear of spiders. So if a spider comes crawling out, you're going to see me scream like a banshee. Just warning you ahead of time. Okay. So I can get the steak. If not, I'm going to hook you back. Ugh. There's stains all over that. I don't know if you could see it from there, but there's stains all over that. That's just nasty. These are still kind of nice. So it's tempting to leave these up. I really want... This is really pretty. This was given to us as a wedding gift from somebody. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh wow, they've been working so hard. We got some new neighbors next door and they've been trying to clean that place up, renovate it, everything else. And I just noticed I think they got a little shed out there for themselves finally. Let's see, these are pretty. So I think I want to keep these and put them where the white ones are. Somehow. And it's not really a blanket, not really meant to be a curtain. So we just kind of have to fold it over. But I might leave the white ones there. Let's see here. You need to get rid of all of this because this right here was his bed and he's been gone for a year and something. Has never came back for any of it. So yeah, we really need to let go of that. Let's see if I can do this. This is really cute. See if I can get it to. Actually, I probably didn't need to like take that off at all. Now it doesn't want to go back. Of course you don't. I'm just going to lay it like this. There we go. I think that'll work. Yeah. It's not going to cover the whole thing, but I just like it. It's pretty. Lazy. Okay, if you're moving around, I'm going to freak. Yep, you are. Go away. You're alive, and I don't want you in my house. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, hold on. Where's the top of you? Ah, there we are. Okay, because it has the hooks in it, it's meant to be on one of those that is a different style. But I'm going to make this work. Okay. Yep, it's fit on there just fine. This is a love seat that was my mother-in-law's. Eventually, we want to bring it back into the house, and there's just not enough room. Our house is so small. We need a bigger house. I keep telling my hubby, if we were smart, we would have gotten a bigger house with less yard. Because we are not yard keepers. Oh, not even close. Our yard looks like a forest. It's got all kinds of wild trees growing and everything else. Okay. Yay, that looks good actually. You come over here. I don't even know where the little balls went. Go with that in now. Okay. Last piece. Right here. This actually works good. Okay, so you're going to come here. Oh, okay. And again, I need to tuck it back here because eventually we'll get rid of that bed and we'll move this differently again. So I don't want to interrupt the curtains off when we do moving. Yeah, that looks good. Yay! Okay. did it. Ay, ay, ay. A little bit of work. A little bit of struggle because I don't have everything. And yeah, I need to get that piece of glass thrown away outside. There was a big black spider back there too. I did good and didn't scream, but I wanted to. Whew. Okay, we got it. I like it. I think it looks good, guys. I definitely like that. All right, these, I want to show you how bad these are. I hope these don't become like that, and now that I know it's missing a window, they might go bad eventually. There's maybe some little bit of rain moisture gets in that spot. And that's probably why these are like this, but look. Can you see the stains on this? Right in here. See how nasty that is? That and the piece of glass is going in the garbage. Outside. Ugh. Only other spot. And that's perfect. Look at that. It took up that whole section. That whole corner. So what we're going to do is eventually get rid of this mattress and this bed. And then the love seat is going to be flipped back onto this wall. So the love seat was sitting on this wall. Or we might set the love seat up against that window. But I think now that I know that it's got that, we don't want to do that. I'll show you the love seat. Give me a minute. I'm going to let you guys see it. Oh, come on. Let go. But this is the love seat. Isn't it pretty? All right, there we go. Hey, we did that together. Not too bad. Not too shabby. As me. These are going to have to go in the wash. Evidently. And definitely. But I don't know. This is going to be hard to move this. I mean, yeah, I got muscle, but geesh. Because I'd like to finish getting the curtains right up in here. And so, I don't know. And I think I'm right. It was done by putting them on the clothespins. Again. Yeah. That's how we did it. Okay. Hold on a second. Yeah. It's super heavy. It will not budge. Hold on a minute. It's just got too much stuff. Hey, you can't see it because of that. But yeah, it's got D tapes and stuff like that in there. So I'm like, even if I could get it to budge an inch, I might be able to. There's VH tapes in there, guys. VHS tapes in there. Well, seriously. And some of it is like home movies that I would love to find a place I could pay them. Let's see if I can work around this. Only one way to find out is to try, right? And just put it over the top of the blanket for now. I think these are pillowcases that matched. think so. Okay. This stuff, I remember these curtains my mom made for me, because when I switched from being in the tiny, tiny, tiny bedroom in the house, which was built on because my mom all of a sudden found out she was pregnant with me. My family had a house fire that burned the house completely to the ground and lost everything in it. Everything, fish, my sister had some parakeets for pets. They were killed them. Brand new car, everything. I mean, it destroyed everything. And so they were drawing out the plans for the house, and my mom at the time found out she was pregnant with me. And so then she erased a spot on the graph paper and she made a bedroom smaller and then added a tiny little bedroom on there. And she looked at everybody, she says, we're going to need 5 bedrooms instead of 4. And my dad and my siblings looked at my mom like, huh? And she says, I'm pregnant. I'm going to have another baby. We need 1 more room. So I find when my sister moved out when I was 8 or 9, and when she moved out, I got to move into one of the bigger bedrooms. And so I got to pick out the material. My mom loved to sew, so she made all my clothes when I was little. So through grade school, I wore homemade clothes through all of grade school. And yes, you're right, I got made fun of because I was wearing homemade clothes. Nobody appreciated the fact how much love and hard work my mom went into making those clothes. And they made fun of me because my family couldn't afford to buy me and buy clothes that I had to have homemade. Come on, River, careful, you can do it. Come here, sweetie. Come on. What? Come here. You're blocking it. Nobody wants to see the rear end of a kitty. Come here. So anyway, I picked this out. This is the material I wanted for my new bedroom. So she made me curtains and a matching comforter and sham and tie backs for the curtains, pillowcases, the whole 9 yards. She made all that for me. So it was made with love. And so now she wanted me to have them. Storm Cold Alex. Hi, nice to meet you. Welcome in. I'm just catching up on the chat real quick. I'm pausing. Nina! Hi! How are you? Hey, Red Bull Princess, how are you? All right. Good to see you guys. Hold on a second. I'm sharing your links. Just give me a second. My allergies are going crazy, and they're really going to go crazy now that I'm out here. It's all dusty out here. I apologize that I didn't say hi sooner. But I was busy trying to get these curtains up. But anyway, now you guys know the story behind these curtains. So these in particular, my mom absolutely made sure that I took home with me, because she made them special for me. She's like, these are yours. You picked out the material for these. She's like, do you remember? I was like, yeah, I remember. So I always say, if there's a will, there's a way. So we are going to try really hard to get these up, even though I can't move this. I don't know why there's safety pins there, but I guess we're about to find out. So I need to do this instead. Thank you very much. And it lowers my clothes to the ground, and it's going to be my fault. It's just winter coats, so it is what it is. There we go. I think I have 2 more. This is one that was in, I think this was the one that was in the baby room. I think this was in my other bedroom, if I'm not mistaken. My mom will be happy. I have all my curtains up now. Except for, I'm not going to put anything up there. There she goes. All right. Out of my way. All right, I got one more, but I'm not going to put it up, I don't think. But yeah, looking good. Definitely looks better than it did. I'm going to let River explore out here for a little bit. I got that corner. Those curtains don't look as bad, but I don't have, do I have, is this actually more curtain, or can be used as curtain? Let me see. I could use it as a curtain. Yeah. I'm thinking, guys. Okay. The only way I can get to that is I have to move all that. And then try to put it back. And my husband's going to yell at me. But you know what? It's not my fault that he put all it there. Because in reality, this is a door. So all of it should be over on that side, not this side. Because if we need to get out, this is not the area that should be piled up. Because if we end up having a fire or something, I might take that mattress and just out today. I'll tell Brent that I'm going to. I'm kind of working on the front porch because it never gets worked on. Okay, guys. I'm actually letting you guys see me do this. I'm not, my husband really kind of is the one that comes out and organizes all this. What is all over this floor? Oh, it's stuffing. Oh my goodness. I'm your favorite YouTuber. Oh my gosh, that's so sweet. Okay, hang on. Sorry. I'm just going to be a little bit thrown off for a minute. Trying to fix it so you can kind of see me. Okay. We'll figure it out. But yeah, that blanket and stuff is nasty now. Okay. So we're going to move this into the corner. And there goes one of the curtains. That's mine. And of course I just spooked my cat and there she goes running. It's fine, River. Nothing to be afraid of. This is actually a nice comforter. I don't know if it was the boys or if that's his. Anyway. It's a nice day to take that out and put it somewhere. I'm going to let that be for now. I'm trying to get to this corner. I'm going to move the camera again in a minute. I don't know what that squeak was about, but anyway. Okay, here we go. I think this will let you guys see me over here. Yeah, it will. Okay. See this? My husband says, oh, we can use this door if we need to. He has it boarded up because the door itself is actually broke. If we have to, we would have to yank that board off and run out here. This door is completely broke. Glass is out of it. So that's the story behind this door right now. Yeah. So that's why, you know, this is a very small house. If we get a house fire, we're going to have to go out that main door down there in the foyer. We can't let anybody in this way nor out. And so you'd have to break windows out. All kinds of crazy stuff to get out of here if we had to. Really bad. So it is what it is. But when you want to survive, you find ways. I know how I can get out. In my bedroom area, there is a window that I can completely open, unlock and open. That's right behind the chest in the office. I just moved that chest out and then I could just jump out that window. And there's even a cable antenna that's sturdy that we climb up to get onto our roof. I could stretch my leg out, step onto it and climb down it, and I'd be out of the house. So I have an escape route if fire should happen in the house when I'm sleeping. I definitely will be able to get out. I need something to stand on. Be right back. What's up, River? I literally thank you, Nana. I appreciate that. You are so sweet. Okay. I don't have my other phone in here with me so I can watch the chat, so I am very, very sorry for that. At the moment, because I don't really know where to set it, where I can see it. I mean, I can figure it out, but okay. Yes. Might write my husband and ask him if I have permission to put that mattress outside. He kind of put stuff against here to make room, because he was trying to make a living area for them. That's why the bed's there. The kids actually slept on the love seat and on the floor. He had like this little bean bag thing that they could sleep in, and that's how they slept, and he slept on the bed. It wasn't ideal for them, but you know what? when you really want to help somebody, you find a way to help them. So then we had the will, we had the 1-2 to help him out. So we did. We helped him. You know, and that's what you do. These, I'm gonna find a place to put these up. These were in, I think one of them was in my brother's wedding, the others in my sister's wedding. My mom gave these to me. Hey, I can get over here a little better now. Let's see if I can get, oh, get wrapped. Okay, there we go. Over the tab. Did it? Okay. I got curtains up all the way around now. Honestly, I had more of the really pretty ones. So just a minute. We're gonna make a switch. I didn't realize that. Yeah. It shouldn't be only my husband who reorganizes this front porch. Seriously, it's not fair to him that I yell at him and make him come out here and clean this up. Because we both have stuff out here we're storing. So in all reality, we both need to clean this and figure it out. So, let's see how well I tuck these. Because now I gotta untuck them. Okay, I'll save these. I don't know what we'll use them for, but we'll come up with something. So I use them for that side. I really want my pretty ones. The rose ones has to go up. Oh my God. I won't be able to put that all the way back up until, I'm sorry, I'm right in the camera. I know I am. Okay. Oh. I didn't know I had more of these. So I looked in the box and I was like, oops. Really, ideally, I should put them over in this window. Eventually, the longer one. But I kind of like it at the two corners. And then the others on the other side. I don't know. Even though they're both broken windows, because I know they'll never get open. I heard that. I don't like the way that sounded either. Okay. There's reasons why there's a board up there. Okay. So cool. All the way to the end. There we go. It's done. And let me do this real quick. Hey Mario, welcome in. All right. Turn the light on. take a picture. And I'll take a picture of that as soon as I get that put back where it was. Okay, now I got to move you guys again. Okay, because now I got to move all that back into that corner. Once I get this mattress out of here, I'm going to flip that and then we'll move this stuff down there so we can keep this free just in case there is a fire. I don't know how. I'll have to hope that my husband's home when it happens, because I will be lost on how to get that board undone. Jax? Jax is your name? Yes, I can call you Jax. I have no problem with that. Oh goodness, I'm sorry. We did a taste test earlier. Now I'm kind of organizing and cleaning. And I just thought I need to do it. And why not bring everybody along with me? Oh, my baby blanket's in there. Do you guys want to see my mom's baby blanket she made me? Just a second. I want to take that out and show it to you. We kind of put it in there for safekeeping to keep it nice. We have tons of blankets, guys. Oh, we have too many blankets. Okay, this I can't bring myself to throw it away even though it's stained. Let me see. I can't find it. Here. I can't bring myself to throw it away even though it is stained, because my brother and sister-in-law got this for us for a wedding gift, and it says Brandon Lane, October 30th, 1999. That's our wedding date. I can't bring myself to get rid of it because of that. But here, oh gosh, this is my baby blanket. My mom made this for me by hand when she knew she was gonna have me. Maybe a baby quilt. And so we put it in there to keep it safe. It's so cool. I was like, when I seen it, I was like, no, I gotta show this to you guys. This right here, the little frog and the little tomato, was my two favorite things on the blanket when I was a baby. Right there and right there. I used to play with them. You know how you are when you're a child. You have a really good imagination, and it's like you think people can talk to you and things can talk to you. So since the tomato, the hamburger, and the frog all had faces, I talked to them like they were people. And I was really, really little, but I did. Oh gosh, I can't. Oh my god. I'm just glad we have it in here because it keeps it from getting, that way if it gets mildewy or musty out here, it keeps it safe. That's why my husband put it in here. He went and he didn't want anything bad to happen to it, and it's definitely more sentimental than any of the other throws and stuff we had on the windows, because we had nothing but blankets on the windows, and he didn't want that on the window because he knew it was sentimental. My mom's Afghan was up there too, and I took it down. It's on my bed now that she made me, but it actually stayed in pretty good shape, so I was happy about that. But yeah, isn't that cool? So there we go, we did good. I finally got my curtains up, and my mom will be so happy. Okay, now I can snap a picture of that spot. I'm gonna literally ask my husband, and I might be taking those out to the curb today. I think I need to clean house, but I really want to do something with this front porch. That's the mood I'm in today. I'm tired of it being a catch-all. Mom's right, this could be a nice sitting area for us. We could find a way to move the curtains back a little bit, you know, put something against them. You can see my husband, when he first moved in here, he had to get up for work and go in at 5 a.m. in the morning, 6 a.m. in the morning when he worked for Decatur Electric. And the cool part about that was he could watch the sunrise, because this room, this front porch, is set on the perfect side of the house to watch the sunrise. And he would watch the sunrise in the morning and have his cup of coffee and watch the sunrise every morning when we first moved in here. And now look at it. You know, it could be such a beautiful sitting area for us if I could just fix it. Yes, thank you, Billy Skywoo. She really did do a good job on that. Let me get a picture really good. Hi, Plywood. How are you? I just did a taste test earlier, if you want to see it, and ate breakfast with everybody. And now I'm kind of organizing my front porch because I've been needing to do this for a while. So I'm going to send these to my mom so she knows that I finally got it done. Oh my goodness. My sister-in-law's always got something going on. Sorry. I'm sending some pictures to my mom real quick, guys. My mom sometimes will watch my videos later. So, let's see. Watch how girly coming out. Good girl. I think I got both ends of the mini gallery. Sorry, I'm being boring at the moment. I don't mean to be. Yeah, I did. Okay. Okay. I'm asking my husband if I can get rid of this. I'm not going to do it without asking permission, because that is screwy. The way I look at it, we both live in this house, so we both need to respect each other. That's what it should be about, is respect for each other. But we have stuff out here, like stuff for the kids we got that needs to go out in the corner. I could put it for free. This mattress cover, I'll throw it away. I'll just kind of take it all out and put it on the corner if you'll let me. My mom gave us curtain rods if you needed them, but I'm figuring out how to do it without doing the curtain rods out here, so I really didn't need them, but I'll save them, because even if I don't need them, maybe someone else will, and then they can have it. Or in the future, I may want to put them up correctly. And my husband may want to put them up correctly once we get everything organized. But he's never come back for any of his stuff. So I just feel like it's time to start letting it go. But at the same time, I don't want to do that without asking my husband's permission. Plywood, just a minute. I'm sharing you out really quick, okay? How are you doing today, Plywood? It's good to have you in here. If you're still here, anyway. I'm sorry. I know I said a quick hi to you, and I'm kind of chatting and busy on trying to get this stuff done, but oh goodness. Okay, I'm bringing you guys with me. I'm definitely gonna get rid of that glass and stuff, because that's just, oh yeah, I gotta get my keys, because again, I can get locked out of the house very easily, because that door locks really easy too. My house is a trap, I feel like. You're terrific. That's wonderful. I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad you're doing good. Like once you go outside, you can't come back in. When Bray was living with us, if you didn't have the lock on the door set just right, it would automatically lock you out of the house. And I don't know how many times when he first moved in with us, when he got evicted from his apartment, that he got locked out. And I told my husband after the third day, I told my husband, that's it. We need to get him, if he's going to be living with us for the next 6 months to a year, however long it takes him to get his own place, get things together and get his own place, he needs a key to this house. And I yelled at my husband, and I said, he needs one now. I mean, he's been locked out 3 times in one day. I said, that's enough. Because it's not fair to him to have to constantly be knocking on the door or calling us because he accidentally got locked out. He should have his own key so he can get in and out as he pleases, because this is his house too. So until he finds a new place. I think he still has the key. But you know what? He's never used it. He is so sweet, and we definitely knew we could trust him. So it was, my husband was perfectly fine with giving him a key right away. And I was like, he needs one. Throwing away these nasty curtains. I don't know if it's supposed to rain today, but I don't think it's supposed to rain today. I kind of want to take the toys out there to the corner and see if anybody can pick them up for their kids. Because the kids are getting older. They're getting past the stage of playing with those kind of toys. My husband yells he does, but he keeps saying he's going to come back for stuff, and he never has. And it's been, see, today's August. We got married in January. Moved out in June to be with his girlfriend. It's been a year and 2 months. If he wanted this stuff, he would have come and got it by now. Just the way I feel. And so I feel like it's time to let go of it. And if we set it out by the stop sign, usually people look at it as free and they take it. So I'll be right back. I'm not ending the live yet, but I could. I'm waiting to hear from my husband. I'm hoping he says yes to the mattress thing. Tell him I'm working on the board. Okay. All right. Here we go. I'm getting hot too, doing all this because we have the thing closed out here right now. So yeah. But this mattress is nasty. For one thing. I don't know what is up with these or why we have this. Oh my gosh. But that's a cute little pillow. I'll put that out there too. Someone may want that. Blankets will keep. Just need to wash them. We'll put them in that corner. But yeah, this mattress, it's obvious he had kids. This pillowcase is definitely beyond. Yeah, I think I'm just going to throw it in the garbage. Yeah, and the mattress thing. And if my husband's mad at me, he's mad at me. He's been talking about doing this for a while now and just hasn't been doing it. So it's time. I'm tired of waiting for him to make the move on this. And it stinks. I'm definitely going to tell the kids slept on this and probably, yeah. Let's just put it that way. Okay, cool. Yeah, this mattress is nasty. I don't think anybody's going to even want to try to save this mattress. Oh. No one takes the mattress by the time. Yeah, we'll throw it away. Dang. Okay. I just should throw it all out there like that. This is going to go in garbage with it. I'll have Brent make a call and we'll get rid of it because it's going to have to go bye-bye. I'll put it up against the tree, see if anybody actually tries to salvage it. Because, you know what, I'm sorry to say it, there is actually homeless people around here and they may want it. Yes, I'm trying to rework my front porch. We had somebody who was evicted who stayed with us for a while, and the mattress and stuff is still out here after about a year and 2 months. They never came back for it. My husband's been wanting to say goodbye to it and just haven't got it done. So I'm trying to get rid of it. This is harder to take off than I thought it would be, but the mattress itself is a hot mess too. So I might just, I'll tell him I'm getting rid of it. If he gets mad at me, he gets mad at me. It's time. Oh goodness. There must be something wrong with this window because oh yeah, I think there is. I think they accidentally broke it. The kids did when they were here. It happens. Okay, be back. Okay. He's probably said no. Let's see. Oh, there you are. I forgot where I did. Oh, he said yes. Okay. I'll tell him someone that's homeless might want it. We normally do. Yay, my husband says I can get rid of it. Okay. This is going to be fun, guys. You see how tight that space is. Ay, 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 ay. Good. Okay. All right. Okay, guys. You want to stay with me and watch me attempt this? This is not going to be easy. I'm trying to do this by myself. And I know it's not going to be easy, but if I can get this out, then I'm going to rearrange the front porch today. My husband always does it. And it's needed to be done again for a long time. So here we go. I'm going to go put the camera where you guys can watch me struggle. So I hope you're ready. Let's hope we don't lose our TV and everything else, and I'll show you why. The mattress is coming through that small space. There's my big TV. Oh God, I need prayers right now. Oh. Because I can be really clumsy. I'm strong, but I'm clumsy. Whoa. What's coming off his bed? That's not cool. Get this up too. These trip hazards. You should go back on. Okay. Okay, so far so good. Now this ain't going to be good for a regular person, but we do have homeless people that could drive by and see this and then they take it. Alright guys, I don't know about you guys, but I'm actually not doing too bad so far. Hey Turbo Chat, how are you? This turned into a cleaning the front porch organizing thing video. Here we go guys. There's my door. I gotta get it out. Okay. It's okay, River. Okay. This was when my friend was her friend was evicted. He used this, and he hasn't been back for a year and 2 months. My husband's been wanting to get rid of it, just hasn't done it. I'm organizing the front porch today because I was putting up the curtains Mom gave me when the house was sold, and I decided today was the day. Be back. I'm gonna have to take a shower after this, guys. Just saying. Whew. I did it. Hey, Travel. Well, it's my me day, and I was gonna do something with the house no matter what. And how it started was I just wanted to get the curtains up out here that my mom gave me. Oh! Oh man. I wish I would have seen this earlier. He told me to leave it. Hi, Colby. On the front porch. He'd wrap it up in plastic and then leave it for the garbage man. He's already made an appointment for me to pick it up. I already took it outside. Oh, this is a booger. I'm not dragging it back in. I'm just not doing it. So it'll stay there, and when he gets off work, he can deal with it. If it's there still, I'll let him deal with it. Because I'm not dragging it back in the house. Just not doing it. Sorry. Absolutely not. Okay. Wow. Ugh. Oh, this is so weird. It's saying I've been live for 15 minutes when we all know I've been live a lot longer than 15 minutes. See, I'm telling you, YouTube has been weird. Wow. Well, it's outside now. I'm just going to pretend like I didn't see that. I don't know why it's saying I've only been live for 15 minutes. When I've been on here at least an hour and a half. If not 2. I've never seen it do that. So I don't know if it started off over on its own. I'm telling you, this has been weird today because all of a sudden in the middle of my life, it started loading a game like I was trying to do screen sharing and play a game. I didn't even hit a button to play a game, and it was telling me I'm trying to load a game. I'm like, what are you doing? I didn't ask for that. Hi, Joe. Oh my God. This pillow is gonna go in the garbage too. All right, guys. I don't know. That's making me nervous that it's saying that it's only been going 17 minutes. So it's done this to me before where it split up her live, and then after it processed it, put it back together again. So I wonder if it's doing it to me now. Okay, so we can make this a living space again. Yippee for that. I think I'm going to turn this. Reality. I probably should vacuum out here. Okay. Because we kind of, at one point, we had it here. But out far enough that you could still rock it. Like that. Then we could take stuff like this, put it down here in the corner. I think this was from camping. Okay. Oh, that's one of his sweaters and a washcloth. I'll go put those in the wash probably. Who knows, my husband might want it. Let's see. Another sheet. My husband sometimes uses those sheets to lay them in the garage. Alright, I'm going to have to keep switching you guys, so I apologize. I think I'm going to put you right here so you guys can still see what I'm doing in this corner. But, alrighty. Much nicer, right? So much nicer. Oh, I'm filthy. I need a shower. After this, woo, I need a shower. Okay. So now what would be really cool to do is leaving that corner like that. I wonder, my mom used to tell me I could do workout classes out here. I don't know. Here we go. She's like, that's more sturdy out here. What do you guys think? Should I do a workout class out here on my front porch one of these days? I mean, the light is working well. I don't care. These are just around home pants. I mean, you can kind of see me. I would have to angle myself for the floor part like this. More than likely. I probably could. This will give you guys a different perspective. Ew. Where's the plug-in? That corner needs to be done better. I got everything just piled over there. I kind of like this fuzzy one. I think this was for one of Brent's cars. Oh, it smells. It needs to be washed. Corner, it needs to go in the washer. I'm gonna go. Let me go. I'll be back. I'm gonna start some laundry. Actually, I'm taking you with me. Oh, nice. Okay, good. Go say hi to Numbskull. Tell them, if you're still here, Playwood, tell them that the Fun Club says hello. And tell them Dixie's Warriors and the Fun Club says hello, please. All right, that's started. Let me think. You know what? We're doing this. Because if I turn that into an area to work out once in a while, I can make it work. This would be really cool to have out here. I bought this for my mom. She moved in with my brother. She says, I don't have any place for it, so she gave it back to me. You can buy this in my store. You go and look through my merch store that is on my channel. you can buy yourself one of these. It took me probably 4 or 5 hours to make this because it kept timing out on me, and I kept having a hard time getting all the little blocks small enough to keep fitting them in perfectly around each other to make it look like a quilt. But yeah, I made this for my mom. Kind of cool. I made 2 different ones, and I gave her the choice, and she wanted the one with the flowers. And it says, Dixie's warriors are fighters, not quitters. Dixie Cuddles Fitness YouTube. I made this for her on her couch. So that is going to go there. I think it's perfect. It has, like, these are my older videos, but it's thumbnails of videos. Older videos I've done, basically, is what's on here. So yeah, pretty cool. So I think that's what I want to do with it. Phew. Okay. I think that will need to be washed. I could probably place in that corner too easily. This is a old styrofoam stepper that I never use, but it is a stepper. Your feet really sink into this. That's why I don't use it much, because it's just, I don't know. I mean, it's still sturdy, but it just, I don't use it. But I let people use it if they come and work out with me and do stuff for aerobics routine together. I hand them that one, and I use mine. That way they can do it with me. I actually have taught in person. I've taught people. I've taught workout classes with people. Did it at my mom's house because there was more room. And now we don't have the family home anymore, but we would do it in her family room. And I teach up to 3 people at a time, and they meet with me at my mom's house 3 to 4 times a week. And then I would practice the routines at home. So in all honesty, even though I was scared of teaching, I already knew how to do it in person. I never taught like a really big class. I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if I could teach a class of 20 people out of health club or not. I don't know if I would freeze, because when I do it live like this, at the end of my live, I look and sometimes I have 2K, 1K, 2K, 3K views, and I'm like, I had that many people attending my class, but it doesn't look like there's that many watching. And I can't see it from a distance. I can't tell the number of people that's in. So it's not as scary doing it on YouTube. That I feel like in person, I don't know, but in person's better, because then you could see how they're reacting, if they're doing the moves correctly, and then you could stop the whole class and be like, and stand with that person next to them individually and go through it. I did that with Desi and Natalie. There is a live workout class on my channel. If you go through my lives and scroll down to like my earlier lives, like it was probably 3 months after I started YouTube, so it's probably about 7 years old now, and it was the summertime and it was during COVID. So we met at Natalie's trailer, her house, and we worked outside together and did a live workout class. And to Natalie, now Desi her form was pretty good. She was doing a really good job, but Natalie had struggles getting down deep into those squats and things. So when I realized what was going on, I stopped what I was doing and I stood directly in between Natalie and Desi at one point, and I was doing it with them, and I watched Natalie, and I said something about squat down like you're trying to sit down and like you're getting ready to sit in a chair, and she turned and she looked at the chair like she was going to sit in the chair, and I said, don't you dare. I said, no, Natalie. She was going to sit in the chair, and I was like, no, you're not. I about kicked that chair away from her. So I have taught in person, people, but I don't know if I could do a big amount of people or not. I just don't know if I have the guts to do a big, huge class. I never tried, never had the opportunity to try. So I don't know what would happen if I did. I might be just fine. Okay. I don't mind if this front corner stays a mess so that we have a living walking area over here. There's something in here. I swear there is. This is too heavy. Why did he leave it here by mistake? I left something in here. I feel it. I just don't know if it's important. Oh, I wonder if he knows he still has that there. Okay, I'll leave it alone. That's a Roku switch thingy. We don't play games anymore like we used to, but the switch can be hooked up to any TV in a hotel, and then he can sign into YouTube or Disney Plus or something like that, and we can watch movies in the hotel room under our streaming services. So that's why he always has that in there, so he can do that. And he might want that for while he's on his business trip at the end of September. So I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna vacuum. This already looks a heck of a lot better. Brent had it turned this way last time before Ray got evicted. I haven't said his name. Our friend got evicted and needed a place to stay for him and his boys. So he had to flip everything, and this made a nice little bed for one of the boys. He had a nice, really comfy blankets, and he piled it with blankets so it would be really soft, and they laid on this. And then he laid on the little mattress that you've seen that I already took outside. And then he also had a bean bag. It was pretty good size. And one of the boys slept in that up against the wall. And it worked. He had the TV up on the entertainment system. And then he had Netflix, and they had some favorite cartoons. So they watched that and go to sleep and play that for them at night. I could hear them banging their heads around against the wall, and I'm trying to go to sleep because my bedroom is right here, and my bed is literally right against that window, and I'm sitting here like, will they just go to sleep now? But you know what? We did it because we loved them, and we made it work, and we were not, he told Brittany, he says, oh, I'll be okay. I've been homeless before. I'll just sleep in my truck in the park somewhere. My husband like, no, you will not. He says, you're coming and living with us. He says, he says, Elaine will be fine with it too. And I was okay with it. And he was the epitome of a roommate. He was so sweet. He didn't take advantage of us. It took a good while for him to finally start making his own breakfast. We had plenty of oatmeal packets. We taught him how to use our microwave, how to use our coffee pot. We taught him how to do all that. And we taught him how to make his own bacon in there, but it was the funniest thing. At first, he wouldn't touch anything without us giving him permission or us personally giving it to him ourselves. And then I would come home from work sometimes, and I would be like, sweetheart, he actually made himself oatmeal. Sweetheart, I could tell it was him that done it because my husband doesn't eat breakfast. And I'm the only one that does. And so I would come home and I would tell it was like 2 or 3 empty packets of oatmeal laying in front of the toaster oven, a couple of sugar packets. And I was like, finally, he's making himself at home. We would literally we'd make dinner, and he would not assume that the dinner was for all 3 of us. And then when the kids were there, he'd only have the kids Thursday through Saturday. And when, here, and he would not assume that dinner was for him and his kids. He thought it was just for me and Brent. We literally would have to go out here and grab him and make him come in. And when I had a me day one time, took it off while he was living with us, I made us some eggs and bacon for breakfast because he actually had every Thursday and Friday off. And it was the cutest thing. He stayed to himself. He stayed out here on the front porch. He stayed out of my way. Even though we both had the day off, he was letting me have the house to myself. And I literally had to come out here and tell him, hey, I made breakfast for both of us. Come in and eat. It's ready. I mean, he never assumed that any of the food we were making was for him as well as us, or for him and the kids as well as us. He was so sweet. It's just, it went really well. You know, he never took advantage of us, none of that. And, you know, so I do need to drink some water. You're so correct. I probably should go in and go do that right now. And then I think I'm going to sweep and vacuum, and I'm going to let you guys go. I kept you guys long enough, but at least you got to watch me rearrange. And I'm proud of myself because I did it. I need to clean my house. Whoa, my house needs cleaned so bad. But anyway, I'm going to let you guys go in a minute. Let me get me some water. I got this, but I need more than this. 100% correct. Oh my gosh. And then I need to take a shower. I'm proud of myself. I did good today. I finally got the curtains up. My mom will be so happy. Oh my God, this is froze. I was gonna have a bottle of Fuji water. No, I'm not. This is what our fridge does sometimes. It's weird. It will be so cold in the fridge that it'll freeze our water. Literally. Well, there goes the idea of a bottle of water, huh? I guess I will be having a glass of water. Yeah, I did need that. Whew. My husband should be coming home for lunch anytime, and I'm going to get a mouthful. Thank you. Oh, you were worried about me, weren't you? I'm okay now, I promise. But you're right. I'm doing all that, and it's hot on that porch. And like I said, we don't have the vent open for AC, so whew, I'm burning up. It's like working outside. Literally. My husband's going to be coming home soon, so I'm going to let you guys go. He's probably going to give me a mouthful. When he sees I pull the mattress out, I'll just write him and say too late. When he comes in, I'll say too late. Or something. He's going to be upset that I dragged that all the way outside by myself, knowing that probably nobody will take it home. So, because it's really a nasty mattress, it's well used. Like I said, you know, we do have homeless people all over the country, all over the world. There's homeless people. So how do I know, how does he know that a homeless person may not walk by and try to figure out how to drive that with them? They might be sleeping out of their car, in their car, or in the back of their truck, and maybe they've been laying on just a very thin blanket to sleep on, and they may want it. So we may help somebody that's homeless by putting that out there. You don't know. You don't know. You just don't know. Sometimes there is reasons why you do what you do when you do it. I really believe in that big time. So whatever you do, keep moving, keep eating healthy, and don't ever, ever give up. Yep, you're right. You never know. Like, comment, share, subscribe if you want to. I do have a second channel that's called Dixie's Friends. It is in the description of almost all of my videos. All you have to do is look for the word Dixie's Friends, and it's clickable, and just click on that word and it'll take you straight to my second channel. Have an amazing day, everyone. Thank you for being here. I know this was a really long live. Some of you stayed in with me for a good long time, and you didn't have to. So, and some of you have been in and out. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. And you got to help me put my curtains up, and you got to help me organize my front porch. Have an amazing day, everyone.